Long before there was Khabib,
send me location. It's Brooklyn.
Dagestan was home to a far greater fighter. Imam Šamil, the man who resisted the Russian Empire. Imam Šamil is renowned for leading a 25-year resistance against the Russian Empire in the Caucasus. And he's considered one of the greatest military leaders of all time.
They say no man could run like Imam Šamil, no man could ride a horse like Imam Šamil, no man could swim like Imam Šamil, no man could fight like Imam Šamil.
He was born in 1797 to an Avar family in the village of Gyumri in the mountains of Dagestan. And by the age of 20, he traveled to Syria, where he mastered several of the Islamic sciences. After returning to Dagestan, he joined the fight against Russia as it sought to expand its borders into the Caucasus. His fighting was, however, cut short after he obtained severe injuries in the Battle of Gyumri in 1832. After his recovery in 1834, he was appointed as the new Imam and leader of the Dagestani army. Due to his towering height, athletic build, and immense Islamic knowledge, he swiftly attained the trust of the people. He was also able to structure and unify the Muslim ranks throughout the Caucasus into one Islamic army. He signified a beam of light for Caucasian autonomy and gave people hope of long-awaited peace. He was also able to rectify many of the social vices of the time and bring his people closer to Islam. From 1834 to 1859, he continued to defiantly resist the Russian forces, despite their clear military advantage. News of his ability to forestall the gigantic Russian Empire's expansion soon spread across the world, and he soon became famous for his bravery and virtue, a man who would never surrender. However, in 1859, his power slowly weakened due to internal tribal conflicts, and he was eventually captured. He was thus taken prisoner by Russian forces and placed in a 10-year exile under strict supervision. Following his exile, he was granted permission to make the Hajj pilgrimage for the second time in his life. After completing the Hajj, he visited the city of Medina and subsequently died there in 1871. He was buried in Al-Baqi' cemetery with many of the family and companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah have mercy on Imam Šamil, and may his story serve as a legacy for Muslims around the world.